Look, you guys, can we seriously fire who is ever responsible for the marketing for these films? Seriously, the trailers, they spoil the entire thing. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker loves being Spider-Man, but he's also struggling with a lot of conflicts in his life. And now a new villain has arisen called Electro, who plans to live in a world where there is no Spider-Man. Now look, you guys, I have a lot of thoughts about this film, so I want to get this out first. I like this movie. I did. At the end of the day, I like this movie. There are going to be things that I love about this movie, and there are going to be things that I tear apart about this movie, but know this. I did like this movie. So let's begin. Okay, so some of the things I loved about this movie is the cast. I think the cast for this film is absolutely terrific, especially Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. They have such great chemistry, and I believe it's that chemistry that really kept me involved into this film and really found enjoyment into this film. Also, I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. So any moment where Spider-Man is swinging in the action, I feel like a 10-year-old kid, and I love that. Also, Mark Webb is a very confident director, and he definitely knows what he's doing, and some of these action scenes are a spectacle to watch and so much fun, and he adds a lot of color to the film, which is actually really refreshing. Also, I think the whole final act of this film is fantastic, and if you're wondering what I think of the scene, I'll say this much. I think it's the best scene in this entire film, and I think it's the one scene in this film that they get absolutely right, and I think the film does a great job leading up to this moment. Now, for the things that I absolutely hated. You guys, this film is way too crowded. There is way too much stuff going on in this film. You have his parents, you have Aunt May, you have Gwen Stacy, you have Harry Osborn, you have Electro. There is just too much going on, and it really messes up with the narrative of this film, because the narrative of this film is disastrous, but that's because this film is so crowded. It's not crowded in a Spider-Man 3 type of way where you're going to get whiplash every 5 minutes of new material, but it's just extremely crowded, and it annoyed me. Also, you guys, Electro is my favorite villain, and I kind of left disappointed in him. I think Jamie Foxx did a fine job with what the script asked, but I just didn't like what they did with the character of Electro, and he just didn't have enough screen time, in my opinion, thanks to the overcrowdedness of this movie. However, you guys, if I had to say what is my main problem with this film, it is this. This film spends too much time setting up The Amazing Spider-Man 3. I felt for a good portion of this film I was just watching a giant preview for Amazing Spider-Man 3. It spends too much time setting up this future universe instead of building on the universe it has already set for us now. You know, those characters will come when they come. Let's not worry about that stuff now. Let's worry about Peter and Gwen and Harry and Aunt May, characters that we already have now. All the stuff Amazing Spider-Man 3 will come when Amazing Spider-Man 3 comes. Remember, you guys, I did enjoy this film, you guys. This is just one of those incidents where the pros outweigh the cons. So, as the score goes, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is going to earn a 3 out of 5. So, you guys, there you have it. That was my review for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. What did you think about this film? I would love to know. Leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And until next time, you guys, I'm the Slash Movie Reviewer, and you guys have just been slashed.